1. The jaw. Rotational knockout. The legs go first. Before the brain even knows what happened, the legs fold. The body hits the ground. No warning, no pain first. Just off. It's not the hit, it's the spin. A clean shot to the chin makes the skull rotate. The brain floats inside in fluid. When the skull spins, the brain twists against itself. The part that keeps you awake gets scrambled. Not slowly, all at once. The tip of the chin is the sweet spot. Farthest point from the skull's center. More distance means more spin. A short hook, a cross, even a palm. If it catches the chin clean, the skull whips one way. The brain follows late, and the lights go out. Not power. Placement. Miss by 2 inches. Cheek muscle. Nothing happens. Land it clean. The body shuts off before the brain even registers the hit. There's no pain window. There's no stumble phase. The legs just quit and the ground shows up. This is why wild exchanges end fights fast. One clean hit here and it's over. 2. The temple. Thin skull crash. One shot, the eyes go empty. The fighter stares through you. Nobody home, then the knees buckle. The temple is the thinnest part of the skull. Right beneath it runs a major blood vessel. The bone is so thin it bends on impact. Every other part of the skull is built to take damage. The temple is not. Here's what happens. The thin bone sends force straight into the brain. The brain slams sideways into the skull wall, bounces back, hits the other side. 2 impacts, 1 strike. Balance gone, vision gone, muscle control gone. The body drops, not from pain. The brain just lost the ability to talk to the muscles. The forehead is thick. The back of the skull is reinforced. The temple is paper thin, sitting right over a blood vessel. No armor, no protection. Target is small, size of a coin. Angle has to be direct, straight into the bone. Glancing blows slide off. Clean shots go through. This is why fighters collapse from hooks they never saw coming. The temple doesn't warn you, doesn't swell, doesn't ache first. It just shuts off. No processing, just darkness. Too fast to react. And it's over. 3. The carotid. The brain gets fooled. The body goes limp, no stagger, straight down, puppet with the strings cut, out before hitting the ground. This one doesn't rattle the brain, it tricks it. On each side of the neck sits a tiny pressure sensor. It watches blood pressure, reports to the brain. When it detects a spike, it sends an emergency signal. Slow the heart, drop pressure, cut blood to the brain. A sharp strike fools the sensor, overloads it. The brain gets a false alarm. So the brain does what it's designed to do. It slams the brakes. Heart rate drops, blood pressure crashes, oxygen gone, under 1 second. The person is on the floor before their brain understands what happened. There is no fight-through moment, no willpower option, no second chance. The brain didn't get hit, it got lied to, and it shut itself off based on a signal that wasn't real. Miss an inch forward, windpipe, miss backward, thick muscle. The window is tiny, angle has to come slightly upward and across, banned in every combat sport on earth. Too fast, too complete. No time to react, no time to recover, you're already down. 4. Behind the ear. Balance destruction. The world tilts. Up becomes sideways. The hands reach out, but they don't go where the brain tells them. This doesn't knock you out. It takes away your ability to stand. Behind the ear sits your balance system. Tiny tubes filled with fluid. They tell the brain which way is up and how fast the head is moving. Every movement you make depends on these tubes sending the right signals. Walking, standing, turning, all of it. A sharp hit sends a shockwave through those tubes. The fluid whips around. The signals stop matching. One side says the head is spinning. The other says it's still. The brain can't figure it out. Balance collapses. The person stays awake, but they can't control their body. They stumble. They fall. Every time they try to get up, the room spins faster. The legs work. The arms work. But nothing coordinates. The body moves like it belongs to someone else. This system is built to detect the tiniest movements. That sensitivity is a weakness. Even a medium hit scrambles it for seconds. Strike lands behind and slightly below the ear, not on the ear, not on the back of the skull, right at the junction. A cupped palm, a short hook, an elbow, no balance, no fight, no chance. Subscribe now. This only gets worse from here. 5. The liver. Delayed collapse. The face changes first. Eyes go wide. Mouth drops open. Then half a second later, the legs give out. No one fights through a clean liver shot. No one. The liver sits on the right side, tucked under the lower ribs. No bone covers the bottom edge. Completely exposed. A strike crushes it. The body triggers a massive nerve response. Breathing muscle locks. Blood pressure drops. Forced shutdown. Not because you chose to stop, because the body decided for you. Here's what makes this different from everything else on this list. It's delayed. The signal runs through the system that controls breathing and heart rate. That path is slower than a head strike signal. So the fighter takes the hit, pauses, then folds. You can see the moment it registers. The eyes change. The posture breaks. Then the ground. The brain is still catching up. The body already quit. Left hook, knee, body kick. Aim slightly upward beneath the ribs. Hit the ribs. Bone absorbs it. Slip under. The liver takes the full shot. Straight shots bounce. Upward shots get through. The angle is everything. You've seen it in fights. One clean shot to the body. And even elite fighters fold. No toughness stops it. The liver doesn't care how strong you are. It shuts you down anyway. 6. Solar plexus. Breathing shutdown. The lungs lock. The person tries to breathe in. Nothing happens. Body folds. Arms drop. Not pain. Mechanical failure. Behind the stomach sits a thick knot of nerves. A clean hit makes the breathing muscle cramp and lock. The lungs can't expand. For several seconds, breathing is physically impossible. Not difficult. Impossible. The body tries to pull air in and the muscle won't respond. Nothing moves. The brain panics. Oxygen drops. Muscle control fades. The body stops caring about anything except one thing: the next breath. Target is small, 2 inches below the chest bone. Too high, solid bone. Too low, the stomach wall absorbs it. Has to go straight back, not angled. Straight. Timing matters. Tight abs block it. Catch someone breathing out or off guard. No shield. The nerves take the full impact with nothing in the way. Breathing restarts in seconds, but those seconds are everything. Can't throw, can't move, can't think, can't defend. Every system shuts down and waits. Nothing else exists until the lungs work again. The body doesn't care about the fight anymore. It only cares about air. Too fast to fix, too late to react. 7. Brachial plexus. Arm shutdown. The arm drops. Dead weight. Fingers pop open. Shoulder sags. The limb just stops. Not gradually, all at once. Between the neck and the shoulder runs a bundle of nerves. Every signal that controls the arm passes through it. One bundle, one cable. The entire limb depends on it. A hard downward strike overloads every nerve at once. They all fire, then they go silent. Arm off. Same thing as a football stinger. Player gets hit in the shoulder. Arm goes dead. Same mechanism, different intent. Target is the soft pocket above the collarbone. Hammer fist, forearm smash, ridge hand driving down. But this bundle sits deep, needs real force and clean timing. When it connects, the arm stops listening, won't grip, won't push, won't block. The brain sends signals, but nothing arrives. The arm just hangs there, like it doesn't belong to the body anymore. Won't knock anyone out, but try throwing a punch with no shoulder. Try defending a choke with dead fingers. One arm gone, and the fight is already over. 8. Base of skull. Brainstem risk. Everything stops. Movement, balance, breathing, all at once. The body doesn't fall, it crumples. No controlled drop, because there's no control left. Most dangerous target on this list. Here's why. The brainstem sits where the spine connects to the brain. It runs everything: heartbeat, breathing, blood pressure. Every signal between brain and body passes through one structure. 1. A strike to the back of the skull drives force straight into it. The skull snaps forward. The brainstem takes the full shock. No backup, no second path. When it overloads, everything goes dark. At the same time, this is the rabbit punch. Banned in boxing. Banned in MMA. Banned everywhere. A light hit. Dizziness. A clean one. Damage you can't undo. The hole at the base of the skull has almost no padding. Force goes straight through bone. Nothing absorbs it. Nothing slows it down. The brainstem gets the full impact with zero protection. This isn't a technique with levels. It works, or it destroys. Every other strike on this list has a range. Light hit does a little. Clean hit does a lot. The brainstem doesn't work that way. No middle ground, no safe version. This is why it's banned everywhere. No coming back. 9. The nose. Sensory overload. Eyes flood. Pain rips across the face. For 3 seconds, the world disappears behind tears, blood, and confusion. The nose won't knock you out. It does something worse. It floods the brain with so much bad information that the person stops functioning. A palm strike drives the cartilage backward. Nerve branches behind the nose all fire at once. Massive pain signal from one of the most sensitive spots on the body. Then the eyes react. Tears pour in. Automatic. Can't stop it. Can't fight it. The body forces the eyes to flood whether you want it or not. Then the blood, packed with vessels near the surface. Even a medium hit opens them. Blood runs into the mouth, down the throat, across the face. Breathing through the nose. Gone. Pain. Tears. Blood. Breathing shut down. All within 1 second. No single one ends a fight. Together they create total chaos. 2 to 5 seconds of it. Can't see, can't breathe, can't process what's happening. That window doesn't end the fight. It creates the opening for everything that does, and 3 seconds is more than enough. And in those seconds, it's already too late. 10. Vagus nerve. The body shuts itself off. The heart skips. Blood pressure drops. Skin goes white. Then the ground shows up, and the person doesn't remember falling. This is different from everything else on this list. The vagus nerve runs from the base of the skull down through the neck, chest, and stomach. Longest nerve connected to the brain. It controls heart rate, blood pressure, and the switch between active mode and rest mode. A hard strike forces this nerve to fire. It flips the switch, active to off. Heart rate drops fast. Blood drains from the brain. Same thing that happens when someone faints from seeing blood. Except from a strike, it hits all at once. No buildup, no warning. A head strike shakes the brain. This doesn't touch the brain. It tells the body to shut itself off. The brain isn't hurt. It's been lied to. The body's own safety system becomes the weapon. But some people drop from a light hit. Others barely feel it. No way to predict. When it works, instant collapse. When it doesn't, nothing happens. Not power, precision. Clean angle at low force drops someone cold. hold. Wrong angle at full force just leaves a bruise. That's what makes this strike unpredictable. It rewards accuracy over strength every single time. The body shuts itself off, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. Too dangerous for sport, too unpredictable to control. 11. Radial nerve. Dead grip. The hand opens, the weapon drops, the fingers won't close, no matter how hard the brain screams at them. One job, one result. The radial nerve runs along the outside of the forearm, close to the skin, controls the muscles that keep the wrist straight and the fingers locked, sits right over the bone, almost nothing protecting it. One sharp hit compresses the nerve against bone. Signal to the hand, cut, grip gone, fingers pop open, control disappears for 1 to 3 seconds. Doesn't matter how strong they are, doesn't matter how tight the hold, the nerve doesn't care about muscle, it cares about signals, and the signal just died. Hammer fist to the outer forearm, downward elbow, hard forearm bump, 2 finger widths below the elbow on the outside. No power needed, just placement. Someone is holding a knife and you need them to let go. Someone has a collar grip, a choke, the fingers open because the nerve running them just went dark. Won't drop anyone, won't end a fight alone, but in close range, grip is everything. Whoever controls the grip controls the fight. Lose your grip and you lose your weapon, your hold, your position. Everything, one clean hit. The hand opens, grip gone, control gone, fight gone.